Hello everyone, and welcome back to another WildRift character guide. Today we'll be diving into the world of Camille, the Steel Shadow. Let's begin. Camille is a fighter assassin, excelling in one-on-one duels and quickly dispatching and eliminating high-value targets with her swift movements and deadly strikes. Let's delve into Camille's abilities to learn more about what makes her such a threat to everyone who faces her in lane. Camille's passive adaptive defenses grants her an adaptive shield against the respective damage type of her enemy after hitting them with an attack every few seconds. This allows her to effectively trade in lane, even when she doesn't have a health advantage. Camille's first ability, Precision Protocol, empowers her next basic attack, gaining movement speed and dealing bonus damage. When the attack lands, she gains another burst of movement speed, and after a short delay, her next auto attack is empowered to deal true damage instead. This ability can chunk down even the tankiest of enemies, and is her primary damaging ability. Camille's second ability, Tactical Sweep, performs a sweeping strike that deals max HP damage, slows, and heals her for a portion of the damage dealt if they are hit by the outer edge of the attack. This is Camille's main poking ability and allows her to further sustain herself in lane or in skirmishes. Camille's third ability, Hookshot, allows her to launch herself towards a wall, then leap off, displacing and damaging any enemy she hits. After this ability is cast, no matter what, Camille will gain bonus attack speed. This ability is crucial for both engaging and escaping, giving her immense mobility in fights. Camille's ultimate, Hextech Ultimatum, locks down a target in a confined space, dealing max health damage and preventing them from escaping inside, while pushing other enemies close by away. If Camille leaves the radius early, the ability immediately ends. This skill is Camille's initiating ability and can help with locking down slippery targets. I recommend upgrading and maxing your second ability, followed by your first ability, and finally your third ability. Camille is a highly mobile champion with exceptional burst damage, and with her ability to isolate and eliminate key targets, she's perfect for one-on-one fights. However, she can struggle against crowd control and champions that can effectively keep their distance, so our focus should be items that keep us alive for as long as possible, while also effectively increasing our AD scaling. For offensive items, Trinity Force, Blade of the Ruined King, Divine Sunderer, and Sterax Gauge help Camille deal incredible damage and survive well into team fights. Alternative choices include Maw of Malmortius, Sundered Sky, Eclipse, and Death Dance, which can also prove effective depending on what is needed for your matchup. On the defensive side, Thornmail, Guardian Angel, Force of Nature, and Amaranth can further help Camille against difficult matchups, or when you need just a little more defense. For boots, Berserker's Greaves are a great option if you're ahead and want even more offensive power. Otherwise, plated steel caps and mercury treads, depending on the matchup, will always be your go-to items. For enchantments, Glorious, Stasis, Quicksilver, and Gargoyles are all of Camille's best options. Choose which one will work best for you, depending on your matchup. Moving on to spells. Ignite and Exhaust are your two best options to finish off or cripple your targets in one-on-one battles. Take whichever works best for your situation. For runes, Conquerors, and Empowerment bode well for Camille if playing offensively. Likewise, Grasp of the Undying is also viable if you need additional sustain. For minor runes, the Precision Tree works extremely well for Camille. Triumph, Giant Slayer or Coup de Grace, and Legend, Tenacity are your go-to runes. For your secondary rune, Overgrowth, Second Wind, and Perseverance will help Camille greatly in lane. Camille has very strong trading potential early game, so don't be afraid to take level 1 fights. Just be sure to always have your passive up before going for extensive trades to maximize the amount of damage you will mitigate, which will help you win your lane. Camille also has a really powerful level 5. Use her ultimate in conjunction with your jungler to guarantee kills during gank attempts. Camille's mobility allows her to effectively go wherever she wants, so after taking first tower, go to whichever lane needs help and put on pressure there. Your ult is guaranteed to lock someone down in team fights. Take advantage of that fact early on, especially if you know someone has recently burned their flash cooldown. As the game progresses, look for flanking opportunities in team fights or continue split pushing to create pressure on outside lanes. Camille's ability to travel over walls makes her especially good at creating pressure, being able to knock down towers and escape from retaliation with ease. While teamfighting prioritize locking down the biggest threats with your ultimate ability, which allows you to set up potential kills for your team during crucial moments. Here are some tips to keep in mind when using Camille. Number 1. Always keep track of your passive's shield to maximize your survivability. Camille is at her strongest when she's trading with her shield, which gives her a huge advantage. Always make sure your shield is up and ready to proc before diving your selected target to make sure you can outtrade them efficiently. Number 2. Use hookshot to extend the reach of tactical sweep. You can use tactical sweep while traveling with hookshot to increase your reach to hit fleeing targets. Use it to catch enemies off guard when approaching over walls, or to initiate into a fight towards unsuspecting enemies. Number 3. When playing offensively, always try to fight near walls to maximize your advantage with hookshot. What makes Camille so strong is her ability to chase down targets through terrain or escape from danger with ease. Playing around your hookshot cooldown can be the difference between securing a kill or escaping death. Some good matchups for Camille include champions such as Garen, Ornn, Irelia, Wukong, and Aatrox. Camille has an advantage against these champions due to her superior trading potential and mobility. Some bad matchups for Camille include champions such as Renekton, Fiora, Riven, Shen, and Darius. Camille can struggle against these champions because of their superior early game scaling and CC. Camille is a versatile and potent champion in WildRift, capable of dominating the battlefield with her swift strikes and strategic plays. Master her abilities, build accordingly, and you'll become a steel shadow to be reckoned with. If you found this guide helpful or just enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to stay in the loop for more WildRift character guides. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.